Welcome back to Living 808, everybody. Okay, if you are a first-time home buyer, then you got to listen to this because John, he's on location with a really good friend of ours to get all of the latest tips and tricks that you need to know.
Great to be sitting in with Daniel Kong. He's the president of We Buy Houses Hawaii. And Daniel, this is actually the first time I'm sitting in one of your finished homes. This is pretty cool.
Yeah.
This is really good. For all of our viewers, let's remind them exactly what We Buy Houses Hawaii does.
So We Buy Houses Hawaii does exactly what the name sounds like. Is we buy houses that need some help, we'll renovate them, and then sell them to homeowners or rent them out to local families over here in Hawaii.
Okay, well, since we're here, I know you have some tips for our viewers on certain subjects.
Yeah.
Do you mind if we just take a quick walk around though, real quick?
Yeah,
show me around.
Yeah, sure. Let's take a look.
Okay, this is the after. We'll show you some before pictures right now. This is really nice. And you guys did a really good job.
Thank you.
But we're actually not here to talk about the renovations, so to speak. We're actually talking about something we've spoken about before, which is getting local families into local homes and actually helping them afford something on the market right now.
Yeah, I think one of the big questions that people always see now is that how can I get into a house, especially with the rising housing prices? And so as opposed to talking about the renovations in this house, we thought, hey, why don't we, because we're in the industry and we have some experience, how do we, some tips and tricks for people to be able to afford a house here in Hawaii?
Okay, so give us your first tip on how we can cha-ching afford a house.
So the first tip we have is to buy a fixer-upper. And the reason why you can buy a fixer-upper is because you can buy a house at a little bit more of a discount as opposed to one that's already like completely finished like this. And so the idea that the way that you can buy the fixer-upper is using this product called a FHA 203K loan, where it wraps the purchase and the renovations into a single mortgage payment, and you're paying for like the renovations over a period of time. And this is really helpful because people will typically be able to sell their houses at a discount if it's not in perfect shape. And so for instance, this house, you could have picked it up for like a lot cheaper than what we're selling now if you were to buy it with a FHA 203K loan.
Here's what I like about you. You're helping families, and you're really kind of taking money out of your own pocket by giving these tips. I like this about you. Now, I know you help families out, but this is something really cool. So, okay, that was tip number one. Give me tip number two.
So tip number two is a ninja tip on negotiating the price of the house.
A ninja tip.
So if you're, let's say like this, for this house right now, it costs like $950,000.
Okay.
If you ask for a price reduction, you can ask for maybe like a $20,000 price reduction to $930,000 and purchase like that. The other way to do it is ask for a seller credit of $20,000. And the way this would work is on your down payment of a 3% down on this house would be $30,000 to afford this house. If you ask for the $20,000 seller credit against that, now your down payment for the house becomes only $10,000. So you can buy this house for just $10,000 out of your pocket.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's really good. In fact, you might have to give us your phone number a little bit later just for folks that's gonna have questions. Okay, two tips. You got a last tip for us?
So the third tip is to use some products, some creative products that people might not be aware of. And so one of the products that people might not be aware of is this thing called a no-income loan, where you don't have to show an income, you don't have to show tax returns, and you can actually get a loan for a house like this. And what you do need to have is 12 months worth of mortgage payments saved in your bank account. But if you have that, then you can actually get a 30-year fixed rate mortgage over a house like this. The interest rates may be a little bit higher, but it can be really helpful for somebody who's like working in the trades, or they don't have a regular income, or they're not really consistent, so they can't qualify for like the conventional loan where you don't fit into the box model. But then with this other kind of loan product, then actually you can afford a house like this because there's other alternatives to just like the traditional financing.
Well, I think those are great tips. I appreciate you helping out our viewers with some of that information. If somebody had questions, is there a way to get in touch with you guys? Better information, maybe a website or a phone number?
Yeah, you can reach out to us at webuyhouseshawaii.com. If you click on either the contact us or on the partner with us, you can reach out and get more information.
What's the next project?
We got one in Aina, so we'll take you there in a couple weeks.
Okay, so we can't wait to visit the next project. It might be a before, but this was definitely a nice after, so you guys are gonna have to check them out. Thanks, I appreciate it.
Thank you, so we appreciate you too.
Really cool stuff. It's actually the first time I've visited a location that was already completed. And that's what it looked like prior to completion.
You know, I also interviewed Daniel not too long ago, and we actually did it from the green room, but to actually be what you did, go into the location, get kind of a first-hand look at it, that's amazing.
Yeah, it was
Talented
really clean. They had just finished up a whole lot of stuff. And actually, you didn't even see my favorite part of that house. It was down below it. The washroom and storage, that in itself would be worth buying that house because I mean, nowadays you don't have storage.
Okay, Daniel, John says he loves the washroom. I got a couple loads that I can give you since you love that room so much. Kelly, do you have anything? Should we give John? Yeah, Kelly has something, Jay has something. Oh,
here's the deal.
There, they're lining up.
Here's the deal. I'll wash your clothes, but I'm not folding them.
It's okay. Because I think Goodwill has hangers that you can buy for us.
You're so silly.